stock update. I don't have much to say other than 2 things to note that have changed in the last month. 1, residue. 2, more loops. Gotten a lot more loops and loose hair. First, I'll address the loops and loose hair. I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is really hard to tell. I think I'm gonna have to change angles. I can't see anything. Let me show you what kind of loops I'm looking at. My favorite one. Look at it. It's getting weird. This thing, look at this. I'm just gonna do a quick little flyover of what's going on with my hair. It's like, it's getting more loopy. Anyway, it's not that much different. They're just getting a little bit loopy and wiggly and weird. So I did do some maintenance on my hair. I had a lot of loose hairs coming out. I'll kind of demonstrate what I did. These are the materials that I used. I have a back comb brush. I use clips to clip the loose hair and the dreads away so I can keep my section clean. I use 2 kinds of crochet hooks, a 0.5 millimeter and a 0.6. 0.6 really only fits the looser dreads. For the more compact dreads, I use a 0.5. I'll show you an example of what I do. We're gonna do this one. Pull all the hair just from that section. Okay, now I can just pull only the hairs belonging to the section into the section. When I'm pulling it back in, I'm pulling the loose hair in with it. I hold the dread in place. Be careful not to hook your hand. I have my crochet hook notched on the side that the hook is facing so that I know where the hook is so that I don't scratch myself, because you slice your hand open once or twice and you're never gonna want to do it again. When you do this, be very gentle. Do not rip it through. Don't pull or rip your hair. Just pull it inside and then just tighten it by moving it back and forth a little bit inside the dread. As you can see, there's less loose hair. Okay. So that's just a little example. I usually just start at the root and go all the way down and just tighten it up a little bit. You can just, the harder you squeeze the dread when you are inside of it, moving the hook around, it'll just kind of tighten it up a little bit. And then I give it a little gentle palm roll and you're good to go. Get this mess out. I gotta go get my kids some gum so I can finish recording. Okay, so now that you've seen my dreads, you've seen me do a little bit of maintenance, and then my second point that I wanted to talk about when I catch my breath. The second thing I wanted to talk about is residue. I was using an anti-residue shampoo called Trader Joe's Tea Tree Tingle, and I was so stoked about it. It smelled good, it made my scalp feel really good. Just, I was getting this like white stuff on my scalp that just seemed strange. I had never seen it before. I'll post a picture here. I posted a picture of one of my dreads with some of the white residue in the top on Dreadlock Truth on their Facebook group. And immediately I got so much help and support. I had so many people giving me good info. They were assuring me that it was probably not a scalp problem. It was probably oil and residue and dry skin. Basically, that was because Trader Joe's Tea Tree Tingle did not do a good job removing all the oils. I'm not the only one to have had that experience with Trader Joe's Tea Tree Tingle, so I no longer recommend it, especially if you have hard water. If you live in a city that has hard water, it does not do a good job of removing the minerals and the residue. I also got Malibu Sea Hard Water Wellness shampoo off of BrambleRoots.com. I bought a little bottle. They sent me a really big bottle because they ran out of stock. So shout out to Bramble Roots, thank you. I used it once and I loved it. It did not get rid of all of the residue yet, but it got rid of a lot of it. So I will also keep you updated on that. The original bottle of shampoo I bought from Bramble Roots was $9. They sent me this bottle. I don't even know how much this is worth, but it's 3 times the amount. So thank you, Bramble Roots. I'll let you guys know if I love it or what. In the meantime, here's a close-up of that same dread. And it's looking a lot better. I have a couple of dreads that had that residue a little bit, but it loosened up a lot of it and washed a lot of it out. And also, my roots no longer feel a little tacky. They feel completely clean. So I 100% recommend getting yourself a good shampoo that is gonna remove all the oils, because once again, the best thing, especially for young dreads, is to be clean. You need clean dreads. Not only do you want clean dreads just because it's not gross, but it helps your dreads lock up faster. As soon as I used this shampoo one time, I got so many loops in my hair. It's starting. My hair is compressing now. It's tangling more. It's also feeling more dry, but I don't want to put oils on it yet, other than just spritzing it with a little bit of tea tree and lavender, and I have more on that in my dread care video. If you're interested in my oil mix that I make, watch my dread care video. I'll put the link in the description. So that is it. If you like this, go ahead and like it. If you want to subscribe, go ahead and subscribe. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. I'll try to answer them. That's my dreads.